my name is Doug Stepina, and I'm one of your 6 Hood River City Councilors. I also preside over the Urban Renewal Agency Board. And I'm here today to give you an update regarding March 2025 and the activities of the City Council in this particular month. First thing to note is there were a couple changes to our city code that have been proposed. Both of these had their first reading on March 24th. In our last meeting. So essentially what a first reading is once something is passed, then essentially it goes into a first reading, and then at the next meeting on April 14th, it'll have its second reading. If it passes through that, at that point it becomes law, and in this case by state law in 30 days, applicable for both of these city code changes. The first was the ban of sale and mostly use of commercial fireworks. Use of commercial fireworks will still be allowed on December 31st from 6 p.m. till 1 a.m., so on New Year's Eve. But we have completely banned the sale within the city of Hood River for any commercial fireworks. The reason we did this is in the 3 years past, we had to pass emergency declarations because of red flag warnings. One of those years was the Tunnel 5 fire across the river, and we just want to make it a lot safer regarding commercial firework use within the city. This does not pertain to anything that's going to be done professionally, so would urge you to contribute to the Lions Club and make the display down at the waterfront that much more grandiose. But essentially, the only time you'll be able to use fireworks within the city legally would be December 31st from that time frame of 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. The second thing we did was something that began last year, which is really a debate about how to include TNCs, or transportation network companies like Lyft or Uber, into our taxi cab code, which had not been really updated since the 90s, but primarily just code from the 70s. So it really needed an overhaul. We had a working group, including a lot of the transportation taxi cab providers in the area, as well as the Columbia Area Transit, or CAT. They provided us a lot of useful information over the last summer, and we decided at this point to include TNCs in the city of Hood River. So a lot of people have been asking me, is this something we're going to see Lyft and Uber tomorrow? So if this doesn't, in fact, pass the second reading and become law in April, it probably will take some time before you see them on the street. Also, in recognition of Indigenous people's stewardship of this land and all of the historical injustices that they endured, we waived any parking fees for meter spots within the city of Hood River for enrolled tribal members. We also had a proclamation, and we made March 28th Minoru Yasui Day, and this essentially was done at the state level as well. We wanted to do this locally because Mr. Yasui was from Hood River. He posthumously received the Congressional Medal of Freedom by President Obama, and that was due to his civil rights advocacy during the World War II Japanese-American internment. So this is a great honor. Mr. Yasui is the only person that's born in the state of Oregon to be able to receive this honor, and he's local in Hood River. Also applicable to the Yasui family, we just had the Saruta Sister City delegation from Saruta come to visit us last week. This is something that was started in 1977, this exchange program, in which we have students from Hood River go to Saruta, and then students from Saruta come to Hood River. So we had 16 students come and visit us, accompanied by 3 chaperones. Had a number of activities. They were able to spend time with their host families, go to some of the schools in which their host student went to, had some dinners, had the taste of Saruta. Just a very awesome program. It's going to be hitting 50 years in 2027, and just really thrilled to have them here. And also they participated a little bit in a special ceremony for us to push one of our new fire engines into the fire station with the fire department. So that was really fun as well. I serve on the board of that, and we're just really pleased that Saruta wants to continue this partnership, and takes so much pride in it. We have some construction updates as well. The stormwater replacement at the waterfront has been moving along really well, and the old line has been successfully abandoned. And the project, while nearing completion in the coming weeks, is still awaiting a schedule of final paving. So you'll still see some construction down there. Also on Columbia Street, between 8th and 10th, the city's going to be replacing aging utilities and doing a full road reconstruction. And if you've been in that area, it's an old concrete street that's got sort of a pitch to it, so it's much needed work. The gas company's already begun some work in the area, and the city and our contractors are expecting to begin work mid-April on that. So that's all. Make sure to tune in to any of our city council meetings that are posted on YouTube, and we'll see you real soon.